goes around the world like 12.345 million times years. I don't know, year time, I don't know. You know, billions of years around the earth. So it doesn't have an end, right? Imagine this road is a timeline. Your timeline in this, your timeline in this universe, right? Okay, imagine that's your timeline. So the soul, whenever you die, the soul dies. The soul doesn't die, right? It goes to two areas. The bad area, the good area, the heaven, right? But it doesn't die. That's why the Bible said that in heaven we're gonna have eternal life, but in the hell we're gonna be suffering until the end of the times, right? So the soul is eternal, right, Commander? So imagine that's your life, right? And picture this in your mind that this little red spot is your time in the earth. In the time in the earth. So I thought this one. No, I don't think I thought this one. So imagine this is your time in earth. So I thought this. Who can remember if I thought this? What I'm gonna say? Yeah. Close enough. But I'm going to tell you something new. Because I don't think, I think I did the rope one. Remember the one that you put sin? And you cut in it. And then I did another one cutting it, right? But this one, it doesn't end, right? That's your timeline. A lot of people worries about this red spot here. A lot of people, Christians, worry about this red spot. Imagine this. You were born and you say, okay, I'm going to work until I get through here. And then from here to here, I'm going to have fun in my life. I'm going to work, spend, and save money until I get through here. And then when I get here, I'm old. And I'm going to spend the money that I save, right? And what happened to this? What happened to this? What I'm trying to tell you boys is that what happened here is going to determine what happened here. Whatever you choose to do here will depend and will determine what is going to happen for the rest of the eternity. So like Paul said, I need to work hard. Invest my time in this instead of this. Small timeline in your life, in your existence, pretty much. People get so used to this red spot because we're here that they forget that their soul is eternal and you need to work for this and not for this spot. Visualize it. It's a small timeline, 100 years. They go fast. I already have 32. Commander, how many you have already? Huh? 35. How old are you? It's 13 years of your life done.
Hey, turn it around, 31.
Daniel, how old are you? 14. 14 years of your existence in this earth, done. They're not going to come back. How old are you? 10 years gone. So it's not that far away. 14, 12, 10. Probably he has, more chance to understand. And you guys, because you have let's say each one of you lasts 100 years. That's fair. If you take care of yourself and you do stuff good, you're going to last at least 98, 100 years, right? That's this spot in your timeline. This spot, 100 years here. And then a lot of people worries about, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get married, I'm going to have a wife, I'm going to have 2 kids, I'm going to have a car, I'm going to have a house, I'm going to go to church one time in a week, but that's part of it. but I had to work, I had to do overtime, I had to teach my boys and my kids how to behave. And then when I retired at my 55 years of age, that's already what? Half-time of your timeline, Earth? Then I had to enjoy whatever I invested.
65.
No. You know what I'm talking. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know, this is 1 to 100, pretty much. You know. So over here, pretty much. You know, because the majority of the people doesn't last 100 years. You know that, right? The majority of people, because they don't care, they eat too much taco, too much cheese, you know, and too much Coke, and including me. Man, I need to do my exercise because this belly has to go in, not out. I don't know what's going on, right? So my belly's going out. So if I take care of myself, I will say fairly 85. 35.
Our great grandma's 83.
83. Yeah. But even though this is what you are worrying about. So boys, I'm gonna finish with this. Think about it. You're gonna worry about this little spot in your timeline, or you're gonna invest it so you can live the rest of your eternity in a good place. Because this will determine, this little red spot here will determine what is gonna happen to your soul. And I tell you this, boys, because you are in time. You are on time. You have plenty of time to think about this. There's boys your age that doesn't think about this at all. They don't know about this. They don't know. And then they start doing errors and they start doing mistakes. Doing mistakes, right? And then they whenever they grow up and whenever they turn 30, they say, oh, man, I wasted 30 years of my life. And now I learned. Finally, I found Jesus Christ. There's people, friend of my wife, and friend of me, and friend of Commander Rene, that always tell me, man, I wish I knew Jesus Christ at your age. I wish.
My friend said he wants to die at 32.
Why? Well, you need to talk to him. Hey.
He doesn't want to live that long.
So you need to tell him, hey, God is good. God is love. Believe me, whenever you find God, God will take care of you. You know how many angels right now? Think about this. You know how many angels are taking care of this spot on this earth? How many angels are taking care of?
More than a billion.
So you can live from here to here. So you can think about this. There's people that die at what?
2.
At 2 years of age. There's babies that die.
Babies that die in their mom's. There's sometimes moms that try to kill their babies.
But you know what? Whenever we are in sin, that generation of sin keeps going. And God cannot be where there's sin, right? So you're covered. You're not covered. He has misericordia. He has mercy of each one of us. But there's people that they're not gonna understand. They're not gonna know God. But that's why they die so early. But each one of you, an angel or more than one angel, is fighting your battles, because there are people praying for each one of you. Mom is praying, dad is praying, grandma is praying, and they want you to live a long, lasting life. I'm praying for you guys, for each one of you. So you can leave this little spot here. So you can leave this little spot, and I hope your soul continues to the greater way to heaven. That's what I hope. Okay? Well, at the end of the day, it's your decision, not mine. So think about that. Okay, boys? Thank you, Daniel. Can you, what was it?
We watched this show that had miracles and a baby got